Where are the games, Sony? Where are the games? Well, are you seeing this? And this? What about this? Maybe even this?
Well, Ethan Winters. You escaped my little brother's idiot games, did you?
Well, if you can't see any of these, then maybe it's not a Sony problem. Maybe it's a you problem.
Here we go.
So surely you remember the waves of bad press surrounding PSVR2 pretty much since launch, and even before that, right? Some of you might have forgotten by now, and if you did, then I don't blame you. I mean, they've been quiet for a while for obvious reasons, but I certainly haven't forgotten, and I won't. Because since day one, these guys have been trying their very best to bury PSVR2. They tried so hard to convince themselves and everyone around them that this thing sucks, that it has no games, despite having a massive launch lineup. That it will not have any games because apparently they can see the future. That if you invest in a VR headset from Sony, well, you must be an idiot. 2 years into PSVR2's life cycle and this fantastic headset is not only still alive, but it's actually thriving and dominating. It is now cheaper than ever to buy PSVR2. It works on PC as well, and it's actually a great PC VR headset. I recently built a gaming PC and I've been using my PSVR2 to play some Steam VR games, and to say that I've been very satisfied with the PSVR2 PC experience would be an understatement. Seriously, this headset is amazing whether it's connected to a PS5 or PC. New games are dropping every week. Most AAA VR games, if not all, are available on PSVR2. Think Metro Awakening, Alien Rogue Incursion, Arizona Sunshine, etc. And if that isn't enough for you, then let me inform you that we have been getting some stellar exclusives recently. Not that I care about exclusives. I think in an ideal world, there shouldn't be any exclusives in the VR space for the time being. The reason is very simple. VR is still a niche market, and the user base needs to grow substantially before exclusives become a viable path for developers and platform holders. But I know a certain group of people who love to brag about their exclusives, so guess what? PSVR2 exclusives are better. What? There, I said it. Good luck finding a similar experience to Resident Evil Village or Hitman World of Assassination on other platforms. Good luck playing the upcoming Midnight Walk in VR anywhere else but PSVR2. I really don't want to brag about exclusives because, like I said, I don't want exclusives to exist in the VR industry in the first place. But these haters have been a pain in the ass for years, and I'm in a bad mood today. I woke up, thought I was gonna make a video on an upcoming DLC for a very popular game that I can't tell you about. I play the DLC, and I get hit with a game-breaking bug twice, so I was like, F this shit. I ain't doing this. What I'm gonna do now instead is teach those motherfucking haters a lesson, so here we are. Anyways, I'm gonna move on now to the constructive part of this video, which is, dear haters, when it comes to VR, Sony is not your enemy, alright? They're quite the opposite. How is that? Well, think about it. Who are the major players in the VR gaming industry? I know what you're gonna say. There is one major player and that's Meta. You're right, but you're also wrong. You see, there is no denying that right now MetaQuest is the most popular platform when it comes to VR gaming. And the main reasons behind this is because, let's face it, the standalone headsets are cheap, and they invested a lot of money to get to the number one spot. However, MetaQuest was never a platform for the enthusiast VR gamer. They're always not one step, but 3 steps behind when it comes to the quality of their games and their hardware. And it will continue to be this way as long as they keep making cheap headsets. That's point number 1. MetaQuest is for the casual VR gamer, not the enthusiast who seeks high-quality AAA VR gaming. Point number 2. Going forward, Meta is going to focus on making games that speak to the casual Quest gamer. Social games, sports games, that sort of stuff. Point number 3. Meta is not a gaming company. How can anyone trust Meta and not Sony when it comes to gaming is beyond me. The idea in itself is mind-blowing, like seriously guys, you need to focus. Sony is not your enemy when it comes to VR. They're actually your friend, and they can become your best friend if you send them the right message. They gave us an enthusiast-level headset, one that will remain relevant for years to come. They have been providing us with must-play AAA VR games since day one. And they're a gaming company. I mean, PlayStation is their bread and butter. They're committed to gaming. They will never stop making games. Their entire business depends on it. And yeah, it's true. The first-party studios haven't been doing a great job recently, and I'm talking generally, not just about VR, due to terrible mismanagement by the old leadership. Thanks a lot, Jim Ryan. But nevertheless, never forget that PlayStation studios are some of the best in the industry, and there is a new leadership now. I'm just saying, things can change significantly before you know it. And guess what? The Last of Us VR, Uncharted VR, Days Gone VR, I mean the possibilities are endless if we're talking PlayStation IP, right? All these games can come to PSVR, but only you can make this happen. Yes, you, the one watching this video right now. You wanna see PlayStation Studios making VR games? Well then speak with your wallet. Send Sony the right message by supporting their VR endeavors. Buy Horizon Call of the Mountains, buy GT7, buy Firewall for f***'s sake. That game deserves a second chance. Buy all the exclusives that PSVR2 has. Synapse, Hitman, Switchback VR, The Midnight Walk, the Resident Evil games, I mean come on. Only 200k for RE4 on PSVR2? We can do better than that. I know we can. Spend your money on supporting the thing you love, and share your epic VR moments with flat gamers. Don't share them with us. We're already sold. Share them with flat gamers on Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, etc. We need to get new people on board. We need to grow the market. That's the only way that can get us more first-party games from a platform holder like Sony. They need to see that VR is profitable, and when they do, the entire VR industry will benefit, and it will be bloody epic. So yeah guys, I hope the message of this video is clear at this point. I hope this video reaches a lot of people. I hope some of you watching right now are thinking to yourselves, holy shit, he's right. Sony is not my enemy. And if you disagree with me, that's fine. At the end of the day, we all love VR, we all think it's the future of entertainment, and we all want to see it grow, so no hard feelings. And yeah, that's gonna have to do it for this video guys. Thank you for watching, and remember, for more VR news, reviews, and discussions, make sure you stick with MBG.